But it's a good entry level dish. 它是一个很入门的啦，
它是一个很简单去做，但你要做到真的很好吃是一个很难的。
对
，like 了蛋炒饭，
它很简单入门，可是它不容易去 perfect.
Yep.
You can't perfect it. 就我要让它完美化、优化，那个要有一点，
你的 recipe 要 try 很多次。
You need. That's why you need the grandma's recipe. You know, grandma's 卤肉 Wow, amazing, right?
像我就很难，每次都没有做成那个我想要的那个黏黏的感觉。我今天已经买了很多猪皮，我煮起来还是不是我想要的样子。
And do you use a pressure cooker for it? 你会用压力锅弄吗？
我这是没有，我就慢慢炖。
慢炖哦。不会吧？ If you have pork skins, I think 2 hours it will get really, really sticky.
Yep.
It should get sticky. Give it 2 hours.
我也不知道
OK，
可能就是步骤不太对。下次再试。
So something's not perfect there. Not yet. But still, I'm sure it sounds already very delicious.
But tasty is good.
Yeah, the flavor is great.
Flavor is good. Yeah.
The flavor is good. The taste is great, except the sauce is not that sticky yet. Okay, so maybe we need to think about that. Maybe it's the pork stock, maybe? 这个猪高汤啊，是不是猪骨要用猪骨跟猪皮一起去弄？
卤肉不太会用
到骨
高汤，对啊，应该是不会。
That's interesting.
对啊
That's interesting. I know pork skin. My parents use it too. In our family, we use it too. But I guess we don't have the sauce sticky. We don't have it sticky. But it does actually get sticky over time, though, if you cook it the second or the third time. If you keep adding stuff. That's what happens. Interesting. Don't worry. If you guys know, if a 15 Minutes fam knows a thing or two about braised pork, please do let us know. 如果我们通勤家族知道说这个炖卤肉啊是怎么样才可以把那个卤肉汁把它炖的 sticky 这样黏黏的 ，let us know. Let us know. We'd be interested. 我们就差这一步了，那个卤肉汁就 perfect 了，就只差这一步。Think about it. But in my family, most of the braised pork sauces, it's very liquidy, 都水水的啦。我们家是吃水水的，对，那个大概煮到第2轮、第3轮就会黏黏的了。
可是那是变稠，
那是变稠，
对，
它并不是那个猪皮的那个，
对，真正黏就是它就是会让你吃完，然后你不讲话，嘴巴它就黏在一起的那种。
Okay. Well, that does sound very, very sticky. That does sound a little too sticky for my life.
因为我觉得有那样子的时候，你的那个寿司就会黏在你的任何物体上面，就会比较丰富。因为你的卤汁，如果你只是卤这种水水的，它就是进到那个东西里面。可是如果你还有让它稠稠的，它就会包裹在那个东西外面也有。那你就会比较多层次。
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. That will be interesting. I would like to see that. That sounds good to me. 很少看到这样子的卤汁啦，必须要说，对不对？通常我们卤汁都水水的，
要比较厉害的卤肉饭店就会有。
对，我相信。那可能是不是老的卤汁啊？
可是我妈煮的也会这样，但我就煮不出来，我不知道为什么。我有问过她有教过我，但是我自己煮就是煮不出那个样子。
Okay, so it's your grandma's and your mother's recipe, right? The secret recipe. Mama's secret recipe.
Yep.
Yes. So she might have forgotten to tell you a thing or two. Yes. 他们可能自己也不知道他的那个 steps 会造成那个样子，对不对？可能他也不是很清楚说为什么会这样，反正他就是这样子就会变成那样子，这样。有时候没有特别去他们不会煮饭不会特别去思考那个 steps。
对，可是他们现在也就是因为年纪大，他就很少煮，不然以前我住家里的时候就还蛮常吃的。但是现在他们也不太煮，所以我也不知道到底。没办法。
If the recipe is still that original recipe,
yeah,
that recipe could be a different recipe by now.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Eric says 成年卤汁啊 aged braised sauce. 我们成年呢就是讲那个熟成的，对不对 ？aged 老卤汁哦，对啊，成年呢、好听一点叫成年呢、然后现在牛排馆就叫熟成啊，然后英文都叫 aged， 就老化的，让它老化的。可以啊，你那个锅子就不用洗啊，你就一直卤，一直卤，一直卤，然后3天后就是黏黏的。那锅子不干净，没办法洗，洗不干净的。
那去买一个陶锅。
Oh, a clay pot.
Yep,
that could be it. 可能跟锅具也有关系，对不对？
也是会啦，对啊，
对，跟那个这个 clay pots are more organic.And they distribute heat very differently. 它跟我们这种铁锅，它的散热的方式不太一样，对不对？它热的方式，所以很多人喜欢用那种 La Crusade 啊，那种铸铁锅，或者是陶锅，或者是什么锅去煮特别的餐，对，就会有不一样的 flavor. Yeah, the flavor might be different. Yes. Ooh, yummy. Getting hungry. It's 9:07 and we're talking about food. Oh my gosh.Eric 说煮3天呐、不是3小时，是要煮3天。Oh my god，
3天太久，太久。
那个瓦斯费可能最近的瓦斯费用煮3天的话，可能就没有成本了。那个卤汁很贵，那一碗要卖1000块，那个瓦斯费太贵了。It's very expensive now, gas。真的不想要看到底现在瓦斯什么都贵。But anyways, yes. So moving on with today's episode. How are you guys doing? Just want to say hi to you guys. Ella, Hunter, Claire, Hermione, and Doris. How are you guys doing? And thank you for joining us. Yesterday we had the Teacher's Lounge. I hope you guys joined us there as well. If you haven't joined us, if you missed it, it's okay. I turned on the replay, so you're welcome to listen to the replay.If you joined our 15 minutes 通勤学英语直播室，里面现在有个 replay， 那就是昨天的我们的就是 Teachers Lounge。所以我在想说，我们有一些聊天的，比如说我们自己的幕后的一些东西啊，就让大家可以留下来听。对，然后呢，在学习的这个部分呢，就希望大家就是走 podcast 这边。听听我们的 podcast， 可以做一些 review，and of course it's on our blog， 就是我们的官网的部落格上面呢也会留在那里，所以大家就尽量的去使用。所以呢，听的时候呢，建议大家就是用 podcast。然后如果呢，比如说你要做一些 studying， 或者是 if you're doing some homework, you want to review it or revise the work, you're welcome to go to www.15mins.today。所以我们的官网的 URL 是15mins.today today， 大家直接 key 进去就好了，那是我们的官网的网址。好 ，So I guess we gotta start the show today, Pity. What do you say? Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Great. Good evening, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the 15 Minutes Live Podcast. And if you guys are new with us today,please do join us and subscribe to our podcast at 15mins.today. Please check that out. 我们是通勤学英语 podcast 延伸出来的单元。那今天呢，我们 每周呢都会在这个Clubhouse 里面呢做我们的这个语音直播的节目。那这个语音直播的节目呢，如果你这一周呢，我们每周都会做哈，所以如果你这一周呢刚好呢就 miss 掉的话呢，那欢迎可以就是之后呢我们稍微会做修剪，然后放在我们的 podcast 里面，所以呢可以透过我们的 podcast 再做 review。好，那我们稍微讲解一下呢，15 minutes 通勤学语直播室呢，除了是每周的这个 session 以外呢，so every week we would bring different topics to the table and share with you guys. So in our segments, we will share some of the outlines and the important topics and the ideas related to English topics, idioms, shadowing challenges, etc. We have a series of all different activities here for you to do, and this is a place where we're trying to create the most natural environment for you to practice your English with us. All right, and let me quickly introduce tonight's co-host. Is to my right in the system there, Petty.
Hello, everybody. Hey.
Yeah. Yes. And to Petty's left is me, John. And Petty and I are the co-hosts of 15 Minutes Live, as well as Angel. I think she's on her way. And we are the 15 Minutes.today team that is sharing, and we're promoting the idea of learning English naturally every day, day by day, day in, day out, however you want to do it. But just all you need is 15 minutes every day, okay, to kickstart your bilingual life. All right. 好，那我们就继续今天的主题啦。今天我们的主题就是我们要来看看我们的 idioms and expressions and phrases。我们今天又是惯用语片语的这个系列了哈。那今天呢，我们从家用品来讨论 household items. Okay. Previously, so every month we would have an idiom series related to expressions and idioms. And this month we are talking about household items. Okay. 所以呢，每一个月呢，我们都在惯用语的跟片语呢，跟还有这个常用的这个expression 这一个系列里面呢，我们每个月都会用不同的方式或不同的主题。那主要的这个为什么要设定这种主题呢？比如说家用品啊、动物啦，或者是这个工作相关的啊等等的，就是让大家好记忆哦。就是说 you can learn by association， 你用联想的这个家里面用品啦或动物或什么的，在你的生活周遭里面，你直接用联想的就可以去学习英文，而不用去死背。然后这样子是最自然的方式。OK。So you got to blend English into your life. And today, of course, we're going to work on the household items. 所以 Petty 家用品这里面 any household items that you use every day?
家用品，
对，家用品，家里面在用的 What do you use on a daily basis, all the time, at home?
television.
TV. Okay, so TV is definitely a part of the household items. Anything else? Anything that you use? Physically use.
Table.
A table. Okay, your dining table.
Yep.
Okay, a table, dining table, right? And something you use every day is a broom. 我们的扫帚嘛，对不对？
哦
You have a broom. Okay. You have a mop. 我们的抹布，对不对？或者是拖地的这种拖把。Okay. So these are all the different household items that we use on a regular basis. But today, we don't have any of that. Okay. We have something smaller. Okay. Some things we use, some things we don't, but part of the household, OK， 就在家里面会常看到、会使用到的，不见得是就扫帚啦、扫把、拖把这种东西，那些都算。可是呢，我们今天也是这个选了5个哦，就是让大家比较好记的一些。当然还有更多可以学习啦。But you know, for tonight, I think 5 will do. Let's go with the first one. A string.What do we use a string for? 我们这边第一个 string attached. String 这个线哦。What do we use a string for, Petty? At home, when do we use a string? 我们哪时候才会用到一个线呢、
to 什么时候？我好像没有用到线。
Us guys, we don't use it. We don't use strings. But ladies of the house would use it. Well, actually, some of my guy friends, they know how to sew. 所以呢，我们在缝破袜子啊、破裤子啊、破衣服的时候 then we use a string, right? So when we sew and patch our clothes, we use a string. 这就是我们的线嘛，对不对？ But for you and I, 80% of the time, when we talk about a string,我们讲到线哦，中文的这个线，其实也有电线，我们比较常用，对不对？这种缝纫线哦，我们很少用啊 ，string 我们很少用。But cables we use a lot. We use all the time. Okay. But unfortunately, this idiom all comes from the olden times. 都是老英文哦，都是以前的时代慢慢流传下来这种惯用语。So this term is called no strings attached. 80%的时间 most of the time, we would hear this phrase in movies, in TV series, about friends and relationships. No strings attached. Sometimes in mafia movies too, about trades. 在交易在那种黑道的电影里面呢，黑帮电影里面呢，我们都会也会听到这个 phrase 哦，都会听到这个idiom。那这个 phrase 叫 no strings attached， 就是没有绑任何线，通常都是讲 no 啦 ，no strings attached。对，那佩里猜一下，如果绑了一个线，会是什么意思？
绑了一个线
，Yeah, strings attached，
就把它吊起来了，
把它吊起来。那我们如果我们两个关系里面呢，在我们的 relationship 里面呢，或者是我们要做一个交易，然后我们有绑一个线是什么意思？
约束。
It's a condition. You got it. OK. 所以呢，这个 idiom 呢才会是常用在 no strings attached， 就没有约束，没有无条件，我没有附加条件的意思。So no strings attached。所以现在很多那个黑帮电影里面，对不对？他就会讲说what's it for? OK, what's it going to cost me? 对不对？我要付出什么东西？他就会说 no strings attached。它就是无附加条件的。OK. So without additional obligations, any conditions attached. The example sentence here, I'm giving you the money. Pay me back if you can. But don't worry about it. There are no strings attached. OK. 所以我现在会给你这个钱，或者是借你这个钱，然后等你有钱的时候再还我。然后 don't worry, there are no strings attached. 没有附加条件 no strings attached. No strings attached. OK. Right. 然后呢，在很多的男女关系里面 OK, in terms of romantic relationships, what does no strings attached mean?
感觉好像是那叫什么 open relationship
所以两个不互相附属那个约束嘛，对不对？
对。
Not like that. That's open relationship, but no strings attached means something else. 就是呢，譬如说，就是在男女关系里面呢，就会变成说，男生一定要付出什么，女生才可以跟他 date。No strings attached， 就是并没有附加条件，就是 dating 就是 dating，就是双方意愿的。OK，no strings attached。就是不是你一定你想要跟我 date， 你就要约我带我去吃饭，然后帮我买车子或买什么？对。So if there are any strings attached, usually then we are talking about sugar daddies and sugar mommies and sugar babies. Okay, that's a different thing. 就是有条件的那种，那就是如果在感情事件里面有条件的话呢，那就是一个交易嘛，那就是比较像我们所谓的这个 Sugar Daddy 跟 Sugar Baby 的这种状况了。OK， 所以这个 No Strings Attached 其实蛮好用的，到处电影里面情节都看得到。OK，The next idiom, a needle in a haystack. A needle in a haystack. 那培里这个影像呢，这个 mental picture 会是什么呢？这个 mental image 里面就是一个针，然后呢，在这个羊啊，或者是牛，在畜牧的那个牛的那个稻草里面有一根针。
哦，
那你觉得这感觉是什么？
那就大海捞针。
大海捞针 ，Yeah, a needle in a haystack， 就把针丢在这个稻草里面，完蛋了，那个找都找不到，很辛苦。So it's not easy to find. Something that is not easy to find. OK. So， 所以我们中文的大海捞针就在海里面找，所以海很大，所以很难找到这个针。然后 a needle in a haystack 是那个都长得很像，所以你根本找不到那个针。对。可是这是古时候的人啊，古时候的人。那我们现在的人就是，if you put a needle in a haystack, how would you find the needle？
用词。
现代人就有现代方式了嘛，对不对？
对。
So how would you find the needle? What would you use?
你可以用那磁铁啊。
Yeah, just use a magnet, silly. Okay? No need to go through the haystack. Just use a magnet. 对不对？我们有个磁铁就好了嘛。那大海捞针怎么捞？对不对？一样用磁铁嘛。对不对？用强力吸铁，然后在海底下这样晃来晃去，就找到了嘛。好 ，So we've got modern methods, but this for the olden days, back in the days, 100-200年前，这个 a needle in a haystack, that's terrible. Okay, and trying to find a needle in the sea, that's also terrible. That's a terrible experience. Okay, so the example sentence here, there must be 300 bags on this carousel.We will be searching for a needle in a haystack. 所以呢，在这个旋转盘上面呢有300个袋子啊，所以我们要找我们的这个行李哦，应该是 a needle in a haystack. OK，
不是都长不一样吗？不过我现在发现，太容易买到一样的行李箱。
Yes. Okay, so Betty, what's your advice for this?How do you find your bag easy? How do you find your suitcase or your luggage easy on the carousel?
You can push the lab on the bag.
Okay. Put something on the bag.
Yep.
What can we put on the bag?
The lab.
Lab?
贴纸。
Oh, a sticker, right?
Sticker,
a label.
Label.
Yeah, or label. But you know what? Mothers, or a very traditional way of doing things. A lot of people put a string, right? A colored string on the handle of the suitcase. A red string, a blue string, a green string to make it look different. OK， 所以有些人会绑一些线啦，或者是绑一个布嘛，对不对？绑一块布或什么的。Yes. And of course, some people go fancy, right? Then you buy Rimowa, then you know it's yours, right? 如果你买那种很贵的 Rimowa， 就是银色的，全部银银的，就是你的了。Yes， 就很容易找。然后你买那种绿色、蓝色的、咖啡色的就不容易找，因为大家都是买这种深色的嘛，所以亮色的就比较容易找。A needle in a haystack. Okay, bags on a carousel. Moving on. When something is in the toilet, 这个状况就是 in the toilet， 或者有个东西会 in the toilet. Petty, what happens when things go into the toilet? In a toilet, it gets dirty.
I think it's 没有啊，因为这个在我们其他有台节目就有讲说，他们就有一个问题，就是为什么就是自己的男朋友、老公很常躲在厕所里面。可是你拿就是不是坏事情啊。
Okay, so this is a pun, right? 这个是一个双关语哦。我们可以讲说，Oh, my husband likes to sit in the toilet. 他很喜欢坐在这个厕所里面。可是这个 in the toilet 呢 ，if something is in the toilet, like if I say my laptop now is in the toilet, what do you think I mean?
就是我们不要的东西。
不要了，糟糕了嘛，对不对？它糟糕了 ，there's something wrong, something terribly wrong with my laptop. So my laptop is in the toilet.
Yep.
Okay. Or let's say my project is in the toilet. 那完蛋了，对不对？就是丢到马桶里面了。丢到马桶里面了。所以呢，那个 if somebody's husband likes to sit in the toilet for a long time, that's sitting in the toilet. That's different. 所以大家可以了解。But if he is in the toilet, or his financial situation is in the toilet, 他如果财务状况呢是 in the toilet, 那就表示不好了。对。Okay. So here we're describing a situation. We're talking about a situation, okay? So the example sentence here, sales have been in the toilet all year.
Whoa.
Sales have been in the toilet all year because of COVID. 所以因为疫情呢，对不对 ？Sales have been in the toilet. 所以那个销售的状况呢，就是像在厕所里面一样。So if something is in the toilet or the situation is in the toilet, it's bad. It's bad.
But if you go to the Dubai, the toilet
Dubai,
is made by gold.
I know. You want to steal Dubai toilet.
Yeah.
You want to take Dubai toilet. Thank you very much.
I can live in the toilet.
I can live in the toilet. Okay. So maybe in the future we would have new idioms. 我们未来可能有新的惯用语，对不对？就是 in the Dubai toilet， 那就不一样了，对不对 ？Okay. Enjoy your golden toilet. Oh my gosh. All right. So let me continue with the example sentence. What can we do to make people want to buy our products? Because our sales have been in the toilet for all year. Okay, so if something is in the toilet, it's in a terrible condition. Okay, it's in the toilet. Right, moving on. The next idiom for today is push the envelope. And some people in Britain would pronounce it envelope. OK， 佩蒂知道吗？英式的发音啊，一个信封有没有？叫 envelope。它那个 en 哦是 on， 是一个欧洲的发音，是法文音。然后呢，美国人呢就是 envelope。对。所以呢 ，push the envelope literally it means you are just pushing the envelope， 就是把信封一直推那个信封。OK。你猜猜这什么意思？把信封一直往前推。
把信封一直往前推。好，很不现实的动作啊。
很奇怪，对不对？不需要往前推啊。
对啊。
对。所以呢，在这个点，它的典故哦，其实这个不是很清楚。不过呢，我们就想说，这个 envelope 它本身是一个很普通的一个东西 ，so envelope is something very common, okay? And if you are pushing the envelope, right? What happens when you stack the envelopes on your desk? 你把你信封叠好了嘛，对不对？然后你就往前推，然后推，它一定会就是你推墙壁或推到底部的时候呢，它就是会折到嘛，对不对？它本来饱和的、满满的，然后都已经烫好的，可是它现在就会折到嘛。 所以你还是继续想要推它。So pushing the envelope, you have to think the envelope as like the edge. 它是一个极限的状态。If you're pushing the envelope, you're just trying to challenge that maximum threshold. You're challenging it. 所以呢 push the envelope 或 push the envelope 这样子的说法呢，就是去挑战极限或挑战那个创新，去做一些不一样的东西。OK， 所以这个是正向的形容的惯用语，正向的形容。So it's good to push the envelope. It's good. It's positive. Okay, it won't be used in a negative fashion. Example, Vera Wang has become well known because her clothing designs consistently push the envelope. Okay, Vera Wang 就是一个很有名的这个婚纱设计师哦，衣服的设计师，女生的都知道这个名字，男生比较不需要知道，可是知道了就会花很多钱，对，因为all it's like Chanel and Tiffany. All woman wants to get married in a Vera Wang dress. 就是她的婚纱有名到说，就是女性最推崇的一个婚纱就是 Vera Wang， 那非常非常贵，光租就要大概就是3万到10万左右，用租的，因为那个买下去都是100万的，对 Vera Wang，you guys can check it out。So Vera Wang has become well known because her clothing designs, 她的衣服设计呢 consistently 持续着去 push the envelope. 那这个意思就是她一直去挑战极限，去挑战创新。So you push the envelope. Okay. So Betty, what else push the envelope? Or who is always pushing the envelope?
like 林奕杰。
Yes. Okay, so he always pushes the envelope with his ultra marathons, right? He always challenges himself with the ultra marathons. He's pushing the envelope. Okay, that's how you use it. So most of the time, pushing the envelope is positive. It's a positive phrase, yeah. And Jean says TSMC continues to push the envelope. Yes, in the industry, TSMC is the company that always pushes the envelope, for sure. Yeah, Apple, Google, Netflix, maybe with their original content, yes. Trying to push the envelope, always trying to build and create new content. That's also pushing the envelope, yeah. And in Taiwan, top YouTubers too, they're trying to push the envelope a lot from beginning, from a few years ago till now. We see a lot of the growth of innovative, very sharp and creative YouTubers, right? 像九妹嘛，对不对？他就一直持续的，就是买厉害的机器啊，持续一直挑战不同的主题啊，等等的。这个我这志奇77 ，right? He's also pushing the envelope a lot. Yeah. So this phrase can be used a lot of places, okay? And the last one for today, sweep something under the rug. OK， 这个 rug 呢，就是我们的地毯啦。哦，那佩里你就想说，如果我把它扫到地毯底下的意思是什么？
就是
If I sweep something under the rug，
就是等着被老婆骂。
为什么？它又不会吸到那个地毯底下？
他哪一天打开他就知道了。
扫到床铺底下，对不对？扫到地毯底下就不知道了，就看不到了。对，会看不到。所以呢，扫到地毯底下这个作为呢，我们就知道我们在隐藏、在隐瞒嘛。We're trying to hide something. We're not solving the problem. We're hiding the problem. Okay, so that's what sweeping under the rug means. So if you sweep something under the rug, that means you're trying to keep it hiding Okay, you don't want people to know. All right, that you did something wrong. Okay, so the example sentence here: you can sweep your mistakes under the rug, but the audit will make clear what you did. 你可以把你所有的错误呢都扫到地毯底下，可是呢，这个 audit 应该是中文是审计部门啊，对，稽核部门啊来的时候呢，他们就会搞清楚你做了些什么事情了。Okay, so this is bad. You can't sweep your mistakes under the rug. Yes. 所以这个呢，就是 imagery wise, it's very, very visual. 就是大家可以看得很清楚。Sweep something under the rug, it means you're trying to hide something. Okay. So, Petty, what can we sweep under the rug? 我们通常都会 hide 什么东西？ What do we hide from our wives?
Money.
Yes, you hide money under the rug. But in this sense, we're not hiding. We're not really hiding something.
Yeah.
Sweeping under the rug, you cannot sweep money under the rug because money is not a mistake. Money is not a problem.
Yep.
Okay. Having no money is the problem. Yes. So you want to what? Sweep your bills. 你的账单啊，信用卡账单 You want to sweep it under the rug. You want to sweep your credit card bills under the rug. 对不对？ You have to sweep a
可是
problem.
你的东西还是摆在那边啊。他只是没看到账单，你不能跟他讲说那个钢弹只有200块吧？
对啦，就买东西买东西本身只是把这个他们是怎么说的？就是把钱变成你喜欢的东西，对不对？变成自己喜欢的东西嘛。
嗯哼，
对，账单看不到，可是喜欢的东西还是看得到的。对，哦，那像比如说呢，我们打破了，对不对？老婆心爱的什么东西 ，you sweep it under the rug, you like hide it.
Oh,
you pretend nothing happened, then it's okay. Okay. Then you're looking for trouble, really. Wives always know. They always know. 对，你做了那种亏心事啊 ，if you feel guilty, you look guilty. They know when you look guilty. 做坏事的时候，妈妈都知道。对，老婆也会有那种第六感。What did you do now? What happened? Yes. So sweep things under the rug. Let's quickly recap the 5 idioms for today. 我们今天5个惯用语哦。第一个是 no strings attached, meaning there are no additional conditions. A needle in the haystack, that means difficult to find something. And if a situation or something is in the toilet, that means that thing is not in good condition or the situation is terrible. And then push the envelope. Push the envelope means we are challenging something. Okay? We're making something normal and common. We're challenging our maximum threshold. Okay? Next, sweeping something under the rug. That means we're trying to hide a mistake. Remember, it has to be a mistake. Money cannot be swept under the rug because money is not a mistake. But your bills are a mistake. Your I don't know. What else can we sweep under the rug? You know, we're trying to live a clean life here. 我们生活尽量都不要有做错什么事情，尽量要那个不犯错，家里面才会有和谐的家庭啊。You know, it's very hard to think about the mistakes because you're not supposed to make mistakes. All right. Anyway, so sweeping something under the rug means you're trying to hide it. Okay, hide your mistakes. Very nice. All right. Very nice, yes. And Eric, I see you guys in the chat room talking about the recipe. Nice. Great stuff. And let me quickly say hello to the rest of the 15 Minutes fam I didn't say hello to earlier. Ling Ray, Ashley, yeah, and Jay, how are you guys today? Good to have you. So we just covered the 5 idioms for tonight, and then we're going to open the floor for our 15 minutes fam to come and practice with us, OK? 所以呢，再来呢，我们通常这个直播室的时间呢 ，live session 的时候呢，都会让大家邀请大家来上来一起造句啦，聊一聊啦，练习这个句子哦。我们等一下可以 brainstorm， 我们可以脑力激荡一下呢。这有几个呢？其实日常生活常用的，好不好？刚刚 Patty 呢跟我已经分享了几个我们常用的状态了哈。所以你看到最后一个 sweep under the rug， 我们都不敢，其实都没有 mistake， 我们在家都很乖 ，there's no mistake， we honest people，you know， 我们不会就是要去眼不见为净，把一个东西藏起来，不会的 ，never do that。Yes， 然后顺便检查一下老婆有没有在这边偷听。对 ，All right. So, anyways, jokes aside, you guys please, welcome to raise your hand. 如果大家不熟悉这个 Clubhouse 这个功能怎么使用的时候呢，在底下有个右手边呢，你会看到一个麦克风嘛，那个就是静音哈。然后左边的那个呢，像一个 clipboard， 一个板板的这个 icon 上面呢，那个就是对，那个就是举手啊。那个地方我们就会看到，我们这个 moderator 都会看到说，哎，谁举手，好不好？我们就来自愿。那我们有没有通勤家族来自愿来造一下句子呢 ？Anybody? Or as usual, I'm just going to be throwing invites around, okay? I'm just going to be sending invites to our 15 minutes fam. You guys are welcome to come and join us. There's no limit. Okay, 我们有限制，谁可以来，谁不可以来哦。Everyone is welcome. And we have Jean. Hello, Jean. And
Hello.
We have Eric. Hello, Jean and Eric.
Hi.
Hi. Good to have you guys. Fantastic stuff. So, Jean, yes, which one speaks to you? Which one of the idioms today spoke to you? You felt like, I can really use this.
I like the first one.
You like the first one. No strings attached. You like strings attached or no strings attached?
No string attached.
Yes, no strings attached. Right. Okay. So, in what situation would you want no strings attached?
Describing the love or the 付出吗 from parents to children.
Your contribution or your love,
Oh, yeah,
right? When you give.
Yes.
Okay. So imagine this. So back in high school, you have this crush, right? 就是有一个校草，你很喜欢他，然后呢，你就想买一个橡皮擦送他，你看他没有橡皮擦。Okay. So you want to buy an eraser for this guy. Okay. So you give an eraser to this guy, and what do you tell him?
Okay. Well, please have this eraser.
Please enjoy the eraser. I know you don't have one.
Yes. And there's no string attached.
And there are no strings attached. Perfect.
Yay.
Right. Okay. 所以有没有这个校草就是你就给他，你没有要回报，就是就是这个送你。This is for you, no strings attached. This is for you, no strings attached.
Right.
Okay. Right. And what other situations in your life can we use no strings attached?
Sign a contract?
Signing a contract? There are strings attached in all the contracts. The conditions. You gotta read the contract, girl. Contract 这个合约里面哦，全部都是 strings 啊，那个绑很多线哦，很多条款的，很多条件的。Okay.
Then we just eliminate the no.
Okay.
There are a lot of string attached.
Yes.
How about that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can.
Cool.
The strings attached. Yes. This trade has many strings attached. Agree. This trade, 我们这个交易哦，就有很多 strings attached. That's possible. And of course, what about your colleagues, right? Your colleagues buy you lunch.
Oh.
And then you ask this guy, so no strings attached, right? You will ask him, no strings attached? Well, what's this for? What's the occasion? Right? When someone's nice to you out of the blue, then you're like, what do you want?
Well, this is the first thinking that we will.
Yes, but it's not nice. It's it's not nice, but we do it. It's normal. Yes.
Okay.
通常同事突然要请你吃饭，然后又不说为什么，你就会觉得I'm waiting for the
是不是？
strings. I'm waiting for the strings.
Right.
I'm waiting to hear about the strings,
Right.
Okay. So this one is great, very useful in everyday life. Which other idioms would you use? Would you think you will use a lot in daily life?
Maybe push the envelope.
Push the envelope. So why do you
right.
need to push the envelope?
Because I am working in a product development division, so we need to use this word very often,
Very
like
nice.
changing the materials or promote the efficiency, something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
So most of the when we are in a meeting, our purpose is always we have to push the envelope.
Very nice. Very nice. There you go. So in a product development team, you are consistently pushing the envelope day in, day out, every day. You want to be 1% better than the day before
Right.
because you guys are working in a product development team.
Right.
Yeah, you will use this a lot. And I think even your senior officers and the management would use this, right? We got to do this. We got to push the envelope. Okay, that's our mission and that's our goal. That's the vision of the company, of the team, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yes, pushing the envelope. Very nice. Very, very nice. Great stuff, Gene. So moving on to Eric. Thanks very much there, Gene. Let's see what Eric has to say. Eric, which idiom would you use the most?
I think push the envelope.
Oh, everybody wants to push the envelope.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you plan to push the envelope? How do you use it in daily life?
When I'm young,
Yeah.
I when I working when I worked in the army, I every day I always push the envelope. I push
Yes. Push the
I
envelope.
push the envelope every day.
I see. When you were in the army, Eric,
Yeah.
what did you do to that you have to push the envelope?
Because I'm a commander, so I must to push everything's okay, and it can be work. Yeah, like this.
Very interesting. Okay. So let me give you an idea. If you're the commander of a squad, right, then you are most likely pushing your squad, pushing your soldiers to push the envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what you are probably doing in the army. So pushing the envelope there. Okay. 所以应该是督促你的下面的士兵们嘛，对不对？你的小兵们对不对？让他们去挑战极限，对不对？让他们去创新，让他们去做新的东西，这样子。So you will push your squad members to push the envelope. Very, very nice. Okay. Any other idioms that you think you would be using a lot?
Maybe sweep under the rug.
I thought so because you use the army example, right? Okay,
Yeah.
because I know sometimes in the army you have to sweep things under the rug.
Yes, maybe.
Yes, you make a small mistake, right?
Yeah.
You make a small mistake and you have to sweep that mistake under the rug.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, right. Very nice. Thank you very much, Eric. Good job there. Hermione, how are you tonight?
Hi, John.
Hi, Hermione. How are you tonight?
Lovely.
Very nice. You still progressing well, I hope. Good. Fantastic stuff. So let's quickly go on to the 5 idioms we talked about today. Which ones do you think you'll be using the most? Try and make a sentence or try and think about the situation where you can use any of the 5.
Well, I think I might use the in the toilet one.
Which
Yeah,
one?
because
In the toilet?
because I'm a student, and the worst of all is I'm a high school student in 3rd year. So I was preparing the 分科测验. So yeah,
So
and
some subjects have went into the toilet.
yeah, yes.
Okay, I see.
Thank
No
you
matter
so
how hard you
much.
study, some of the subjects have now gone in the toilet. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. They are in the toilet right now. I see. Unfortunately, it happens to the best of us. Okay. So your test scores or your tests are in the toilet. Yeah.
My scores is in the toilet.
The toilet. Yes.
Yeah, but I will
Very
push my
unfortunate.
envelope, so it doesn't matter.
Yes. I'm just not sure you're pushing your own envelope or you're pushing the teacher's envelope. You understand what I mean? I think you're challenging more the teachers than yourself.
Sorry,
Really?
my math teacher.
She's like, oh yeah, you guys are really pushing the envelope here, but like in a very wrong way. Okay. So of course, when your tests are in the toilet, your teachers are not going to have a good day anyway. So it's a symbiotic relationship, right? You have to live off each other. Yeah, if you do well, teachers look good. If you don't do well, teachers lose face. And, when they go to the staff rooms and then it's like, oh yeah, what happened? Why do you have so many failures? La, 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 la. This and that. Yes, then your teacher's in the toilet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So pushing the envelope, nice. So your study tactics, the way you learn, the way you study, you make use of your time, your test tactics, and your test strategies, that you are always pushing the envelope, right? You go to a bushiban, how do they teach, they teach you all these techniques to push the envelope of, testing techniques. Yeah, bushibans.
Yeah.
Teach you new ways of cracking the tests. So they're pushing the envelope. Okay. But not students per se. Yeah, not really students. Students can't really push the envelope. They'll just cheese their teachers off. Okay. And what about sweeping stuff under the rug? Now that your test is in the toilet, do you also want to sweep your test under the rug?
Oh yeah, obviously that scores.
Yes.
I was thinking like how to cheat my mom. Like, no, there's no test paper.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So what's your plan now? When are you going to know your scores? I mean it. We can brainstorm quickly and how we can sort of sweep it under the rug. How we can find a good excuse to tell your mom so you can sweep it under the rug.
I always.
Honesty is the best policy. Like Petty and I, we, with the wife, they always know. They know when you feel guilty,
Yes.
Sweaty palms,
Yes.
little shivers and jitters.
Different directions.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to, if you do badly in your test, you want to sweep it under the rug, of course. You would want to sweep it under the rug, yes.
Yes.
But again, trying is one thing and achieving it is the other. You try and sweep it under the rug, but you never achieve it. All right. So that's another one, definitely. And what about your tests? Sometimes learning itself is like finding a needle in a haystack, right?
Ooh.
Think about it.
Wow. You really link all the phrases together.
You have to. That's how you learn best, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I survived my school years. Eventually, you find the best learning techniques for yourself because everybody learns very differently. And this is the way I find it that I learn most naturally. You're trying to associate everything to everything around you. 你要把它所有都联想到自己的生活里面，就你的生活就是全部都是 it's like a Wikipedia, right? Attached to so many other things. And things will become easier and lighter. You just see so much more in your life. Yes.
Yeah.
So learning, I think an example that I can share with you was when I what was needle in a haystack for me? When I was trying to answer, when I was trying to learn chemistry in the beginning was understanding chemistry is like finding a needle in a haystack for me. In the very beginning, I didn't have the mindset for it. My mind was not constructed to fit and understand chemistry. So I really didn't understand it. The electrons, the plus ones and the minus ones and everything, that killed me. It was like, looking for a needle in a haystack. I didn't know where to start and I didn't know where it will end. That was me. Chemistry. Yes. So what's like finding a needle in a haystack for you, Hermione?
Well, maths, obviously.
Math.
I was really so bad in maths.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you go to cram school for it?
No, not really. I've never joined any cram school since
and your mom's
primary
okay
school
with
or
that?
something. What?
And
Pardon?
your mom's okay with that? Like usually Taiwanese moms, they go crazy. They're like,
Yes.
my kid's lagging behind. I need a good cram school. Let me call Auntie Chan, Auntie Wang. Let's go find a good cram school. Right? Let me find the top cram school. How much is it gonna cost? Money is no object. 不用省钱呐、我们家就是要那个什么留意数学最强的补习街。Yeah, that's moms.
Oh
Then they
my
go
god.
crazy. Then they go crazy.
Is my mom talking now?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I totally understand moms. You gotta, if you can't beat them, you join them,
Yes.
Yeah, so it's great that your mom is not forcing the cram school situation on you. I think it's great. I think you're still lucky. You've got a little bit of freedom there because cram schools really suck. Not like I have in-depth experience of cram schools. I think Petty, 你之前有没有读补习班啊？你高中的时候有没有被强迫去读补习班？
没有啊，我没有在念书，
也没有，没有在念书的。对啊，我们国外是没有补习班的，然后我就是被老爸老妈骂而已。在南非没有补习班，就是 either 我们那个不叫补习班，我们叫 remedial class， 就是你是几乎智障了，你就没有就 retard， 就是然后那个有一点是那种 therapy， 它是像复健这样子，他就想知道说为什么你的脑筋塞不住那种 basic math。So I went there one time to remedial class， 然后我妈觉得是 cram school， 其实那不是，那是给那种真的就是学习障碍的小朋友们，然后我就去了，然后我就想说 What the heck am I doing here? And then I told my mom like they're not actually pushing any curriculum, they're not working on any curriculum, they're going, they're really just going back to the basics。 然后所以我妈才知道那个国外的补习班是 你已经 lag behind， 那你去教这个之前的东西。我们的补习班是往前教，没有人往后教的，对不对，佩里？我们台湾补习班是往前教嘛，对不对？你去补习班就是超前的嘛，所以考试才会考100分嘛。如果你是已经 fail 了，对不对？已经50分了，然后去补习班，然后呢，那下一次考试不会更好嘛？你只是去补旧的东西嘛，对不对？我们台湾已经不是这样了。So no, that's not how it works overseas. Yeah, but Hermione, you got it good, so don't worry. Your mom's still very democratic. Yes.
Yeah, I think probably my mom is also very bad at maths.
Well, yes, most people, I sometimes I even add wrong. Like I can't even do additions today. And I'm not that old. I'm not senile, you know what I mean? Like I'm not grandpa old and I can't add. So that tells you something about my math. A lot of people's math, right?
Well, as long as we have calculators.
Oh yes, and back in the day
fine.
we didn't have fancy calculators. For algebra, the algorithmic calculators. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the West, if you use that, that's considered cheating. Because you can save the formulas. You can save all sorts of formulas in one of those algebraic calculators. 我记得有那个计算机，它是可以记东西的。然后我们学校就那一年，for my finals, for my final exam, for my senior final exam, it was banned. 就是我们毕业考的时候是不可以有这个东西的。Because people save formulas in there. And then you don't really have to work very hard. Yeah. So
that's why.
Back in the day.
Because I used to study in Ireland for 2 years, and our schools also our school said that we should use a certain type of calculators. Yeah, and yeah. I didn't know at that time. But today, I just realized that. Oh, that's the reason.
Yes, because you can save formulas in them.
Oh, okay.
You can save answers in them. There are certain, equations that can save. And some of these calculators, they are super smart now. They, sometimes, surface areas, circumferences, whatever. You just type in numbers. And it'll crunch. It's like an Excel sheet, Excel formula. It crunches the numbers. It'll just give you an answer.
Wow.
Yeah. If you know what you're doing, you got to read the manual. Okay. You buy a fancy calculator, you have to read the manual. Then you know. Yes. Anyways, so there it is. And then also, I think they also banned borrowing or lending. Borrowing from or lending calculators to friends. 我们之前也有那个 calculator 不能借来借去的。我们被禁止了，因为那个 answer 就 save 在里面。Yeah. 就第一题的 answer， 第二题的 answer 这样。我们以前有做过这种事情。It happened, really. And the teachers knew about it a term after, 3-4 months after. Yes, because she was surprised, why did everybody pass that test? Yes, because they were answers on a calculator.
High-tech calculator.
Exactly, yes. All right, so needle in the haystack, right. So Hermione, there we go. You have to tie everything in to what you're learning, same thing with maths, or same thing with your science and chemistry. If you can tie it to a part of your life, you'll never forget it. But if it's not a part of your life, you will never need it. Sorry to say. Yes, 80% of everything that you're learning, you're not going to need.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Right, Hermione, moving on to Doris. Thank you there, Hermione.
Thanks, John.
You are welcome. Doris, are you still there?
Hello, John.
Hi. Hi, Doris. How are you tonight?
Great.
Why did you pause for so long? Let me think if I'm great or not. Are you sure you're great? You're doing great there?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Good. So we have 5 idioms tonight. And which ones do you think you will use quite often?
Push the envelope.
Oh, push the envelope. Yes, please. Share with us. Why? Yes, what envelope do you want to push?
Recently, I'm applying for my university.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are busy with your university applications.
Yeah.
So which universities would you like to get into?
Um, 政治大学.
Ooh, prestigious. Very nice. Petty and I was just there. We gave a talk in February, I think. Yeah, we gave a talk there about podcasting. Yes. So Zhenji University, which other universities do you want to get in?
I'm just only want to go that university.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, the only one. Your only love.
Yeah.
And why Zhenji University? Are other universities not good enough for you?
I'm the 社会组, so
Okay.
their business department, I think, is suitable for me.
Okay. Petty, can you quickly explain what 社会组 is? Petty, 他们讲社会组什么意思啊？
就是念文科的。
Oh, okay, not science, right?
Yep.
所以真的 history, language 跟 business 那一种。So you want to get into Zhenji Business School?
Yeah.
Doris? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they have fantastic EMBA programs and IMBA programs, I hear. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm the Taida crowd, so I missed that. I'm not good with going up mountains. Zhenji University is a little too far away for me. Yes. Taida is easier for me to get to. Yes. Anyways, Doris, so pushing the envelope. What envelope do you want to push?
And I'm not good at speaking to the public.
Oh, I see.
I have to interview with those professors.
Okay.
But recently, Hermione is helping me push my envelope.
Oh, so Hermione is pushing your envelope. On what? On your speaking skills?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
On her self-introduction.
Oh, okay. So you two are classmates.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. I'm glad you two classmates came and joined us. Fantastic stuff. So, Doris, tell us a little bit about how Hermione is pushing your envelope. What did she do to push your envelope?
She is good at speaking English. And my interview need to talk to the professor with in English. And now and I invite Hermione with me to join this clubhouse.
Oh, thank you. Okay. That is why Hermione is here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thanks to Doris.
All right. Thank you very much. I thought it was me, my charismatic self. Okay. 所以不是因为我啦齁，就觉得突然有点失落，姜老师没什么魅力。没关系 ，Petty，我们还是你那个卤肉卤大锅一点齁，就继续吃吧。
也是上次来一次觉得很赞，才会继续来啊。
All right. Thanks, Hermione. Thank you for the vote of confidence there. Okay. So, anyways, Doris, let's talk about how we talked about how Hermione pushes your envelope. Now, how do you plan to push your own envelope?
Now
when it comes to speaking.
Yeah.
How do you plan to push your envelope?
Now I'm speaking to the public now. And this is
Your
how
way?
my way to push the envelope.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Yeah, Doris, I'm going to give you a round of applause here.
Thanks,
There we go.
John.
That's fantastic. That's great. You use it right there. So you gotta always push the envelope. I mean, whether like you don't have to be in product development like Gene and Eric and the other guys. They're working, but you gotta make sure there are so many ways to push your own envelope, right? You gotta sort of improve 1% at a time, and you just gotta have a very clear goal, Doris. You want to get into Zhenzi University, and you gotta figure out, what will it take for them to take you, okay, to accept your applications apart from your score, right? And interview is the one thing. What are some other requirements of Zhenzi University?
Requirements.
Yeah, what other requirements other than interview?
And now I'm just 目前只有那个面试的。
Just the interview? A little bit about the interview. What will the interview be on? What will they ask? And how long is the interview?
The interview is separate from 2 parts. One part is professors will talk to you in Chinese, and another is in English.
Ooh.
And they may ask for like my self-introduction or what I want to join their department.
Why you want to join the department?
Yeah, and like and other they might ask like what's your high school life or your habits.
Oh, okay. So they will ask some questions about your high school life and your personal hobbies or habits. Hobbies. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you like to do on the weekend?
Yeah.
Kind of hobby. Yeah.
And they might ask some professional and question like I'm applying for the financial department, the department of finance, and they might ask some financial problems, financial question.
Okay, very good. So you're applying for their business school, but you want to major in finance.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Going to be a tough one. Zhenzi finance and Taida finance. A lot of my clients, they work. They're bankers. They work in international banks in Taipei, and yeah, I hear they're very smart people, like top-notch people. So, great stuff. I think it's a great choice. You want to work with the best in Taiwan, and Zhenzi is definitely a good choice there. Okay, so now that we understand what is required of you, Doris, what are your plans of achieving that goal? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You means
Yeah, I'm asking if, what kind of plans do you have? Do you schedule a time to practice your self-introduction every day? Or what are you doing to make sure that you will get in? You will ace the interviews and the questions that your professors may ask.
I'm just need to overcome my sense of nervous.
Okay. You have to overcome your nervousness.
Yes.
When speaking in English.
Or even in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So public speaking, the fear of public speaking is something you need to work on.
Yeah.
So my advice to you, now that I know, where you're going with this, Doris, is you gotta now, your goal, right? 你知道你的目的嘛，对不对？那你知道 professor 他们会大概问些什么问题。So you always gotta work it back from the questions, right? 你就要开始倒过来。You have to reverse engineer the process. 我们知道目的地在哪里嘛，那你就要倒回来。那现在你离 interview 有多少个月？How far away from the interview are you now? How many
Just
months?
16 days.
16 days.
Yeah.
Doris, you gotta get on moving. You gotta get on moving. 16 days, 16天哦。
Yes.
Oh, D, we got a lot of work to do. Yeah, you and Hermione got a lot of work to do. All right. Okay, so my suggestion is this. Now we know there are only 16 days left, okay? So every day you gotta schedule like a piece of the puzzle. Okay, you gotta see this interview with a professor. You gotta write down all the questions, and each day you gotta practice a question like off by heart. 你要把每一个都要就是要准备得很熟。你只有16天，你要去 overcome 这个 fear 呢，你就是要开始准备。然后你每16天每天都要至少要把一块这个整块的拼图呢，要把它凑起来。然后到了你去 interview 那一天呢，才会是一个完整的一个拼图。Okay, so you gotta work it back. 你每天都要想办法做，就是 practice 哪一块这样子。Yeah. And you gotta work it into the 16 days. You have to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers for you.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you work hard in the next 16 days. Every day you gotta put in like an hour or two to make sure that you work on something. 然后你记得每一天你只要练习一个东西，你不要全部都练，你会太累。你要把它拆开来，把它拆更小块，然后每天只做一件事情。比如说你现在有列了8个问题嘛 ，professor 会问的8个问题。然后呢，你明天就先练习，就是照着稿念，那你把它念得很熟。然后后天呢，你就练习，不用稿子就可以念看看，看你还记不记得，有什么地方要改，这样子。然后你只要每天只要练习一个东西，你不要全部都想练，那你的压力会很大。You gotta break it down in smaller pieces, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, give that a try. If you need any help, you can DM me. 你可以私讯我 okay? If you need any help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, and Zhenzi is the right way to go. And what about your friend Hermione? Is she going to Zhenzi University or where is she off to?
Zhenji.
No,
Zhenji?
she's always told me to go to Zhenji.
You also want to do finance?
Well, I would no, I'm not as good as her. I would probably go to literature or something, like language things. Yeah, because I know a little bit German, and I was thinking to go to German after my university, but it's not really clear now. Yeah.
Which part of Germany entices you?
Pardon?
Which part of Germany entices you, attracts you the most? What about Germany? Where do you want to go in Germany?
Like, where or why?
Yeah, where?
Oh, where?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, but probably Munich, the southern city. Yeah, I think so. I didn't really do a lot of research on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, because like if I go to Taida, then I will be like choosing the name of the school, and if I go to Zhenji, then I will be choosing the department.
That's an interesting thought. Okay.
Yeah, I
you have
think
no
like
idea how many people tried to go for the name but never achieved. So
yes, like I think every high school student have to face these questions. Schools or departments.
How can you say that? How can you say that? Oh, I'm going to tie that just for the name. No, you're not. It sounds like the department sucks. No. They've got fantastic departments. They do.
Yes.
They still do, except, yeah, there is some sort of brand premium there, but so does 政治, right? 政治 also has brand premium. 就名气来讲的话，政治跟台大、政大跟台大绝对没问题的。
Yeah, obviously.
And the department, you won't go wrong. I mean, they've got it's either you won't go wrong there.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta make sure your score. Am I correct? Your score still has to be high enough to be able to apply for certain departments. Yes. 所以要很努力。对。
Scores.
Yes. Your final examination scores. That's the key. That's what I heard. Yes. And that's why I'm super lucky. I think Petty and I feel the same way. Petty 我们两个都很庆幸我们不是生活在这个时代的人。对，现在小孩很可怜，现在学生真的超可怜。
那时候是联考吗？还是
We used to have that, but in the West it doesn't work that way. Well, I grew up very differently. I grew up in South Africa, so we had a final exam, and based on your final exam scores, it's like, and then from your final exam scores in grade 11, and in grade 11 with your final exam scores, you can apply for university once you get accepted, and they will check your grade 12 final scores. And if you don't do that badly, usually you get in. That's how it works.
Wow.
So grade 11 scores.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah, I think it's quite similar with Ireland. Yeah.
Yes. South Africa follows the British education system, so it's very, very similar. Yes.
That's why.
So it's the same, and yeah, you just apply for it. And you can apply to any department you want as long as you have the score to show for. Yeah. And some departments require specific subjects, like you have to have chemistry, you have to have biology, you have to have geography, whatever the case may be. And you just have to meet that requirement for the department. Petty, 那时候你考试的时候还是联考吗？还是已经可以申请了？就是现在
都有
那种申请制，
都有。
是哦，
对。
我还以为申请制是最几年的东西。
没有，其实也蛮久了，也蛮久了，对啊。
因为我记得以前我就听我爸妈他们讲，就是你分数到哪里，你只能去那里。所以你的分数到台大兽医，你就是对不对？为了台大，你就只能去读兽医，你也不可以去转系，对不对？
没有，你其实还是可以自己选榜单啊，就是你还是有选择的。你考上台大兽医，你可以不要念它的时候，你可以去念阳明啊。阳明牙科之类的，我不确定啊，我不知道那个分数怎么算。但我的意思是说，不是说你考到这个你只能念这个，你考到那个你还是可以往下选择啊。
可是就没有台大啦。
哦，如果你
台大兽医或阳明，对不对？就变成台大。
如果你只要念台大，那你的台大最低分你没有就没有啊，就一定是没有。
台大最低分没有就不会，你就不能选就对了。
对。
OK， cool。因为现在我听说是 score， 就是那个分数加上 interview， 对不对？还有 application。
没有，它有很多个管道，不会。
它现在也比较多管道，是不是？
不会只有一个。
哦，那以前的管道比较少，是不是？然后现在管道比较多。
以前的管道现在管道比较多。
OK， 懂。因为我们我长大的状况就是在南非都是用申请的啦。然后你申请，比如说有些学校你是可以申请，然后他不接受你，可是你可以一直写信去写给 professor 干嘛的，你可以去吵，然后他会特别给你 interview 的机会。
没有这回事哦。
对，那这是我们的状况，就是英式教育的状况。他就是他虽然学校不接受你，或者是他把你放 waiting list， 那你可以去吵，你可以用方式去说，我分数不够，可是我用这个补可不可以等等的。他其实会看很多面向。那当然，像比如说医学院，如果你去申请医学院，他就是 OK， 你今天分数不到，我没有办法让你进医学院嘛，所以你怎么吵都没有用。所以那种有特殊的那种就像医学院就很特殊，或者是 药学系的那种，那基本上都很难进去。对，那其他都不会，其他就是申请了，你分数到了就 OK。它有一个 minimum score， 最低限度，你不能低于这个，那你有超过就 OK 了。对，我们的状况是这样，所以对我们来说，就读书就是付钱跟 apply 而已，然后跟就考分数，就没有什么了不起的。对，是不能毕业啦。我们重点是都可以进去，可是都很难毕业，就整天在当这样子。然后我朋友读，我记得我朋友读 architecture， 他读那个建筑系，然后呢，他的学长就是据说他们学长大概在大三的时候都会要开始吃安眠药，因为都陷入 depression， 就是那个工作的压力多到，就是上学的压力多到说。就是他们有一些人已经就有忧郁症这样子，对，就是很简单进去，然后就很难毕业。那个我们当时的状况是这样，跟现在台湾的大家看到的状况不一样，就是很好进，然后也很好出，可以几乎就是申请得到，然后进得去的话就几乎毕业了。对，我们是申请进去，然后每年再当，我们是可以当学生的，对。所以稍微跟台湾有点不一样，跟大家所习惯的那个状态比较不一样。现在南非也变了啦，不过对我们当时的 education system 是这样，所以大家可以参考一下，就是对要加油。对，所以我们Hermione跟 Doris 很可爱，就是最近要替他们的人生的下一页来做拼命哦，来做打拼，所以good luck to you guys, Hermione and Doris. Yes. 好，蛮可爱的，对。然后，可是我想到我就头皮发麻，还要考数学，那天找钱我都找错了，都不知道怎么 pass 的，对。所以这个真的是当这个世代的学生真的不容易哦，对，大家加油。Okay, yes, and tonight we have Jean, Eric, Doris, and Hermione, and they talked about what they like to use on a daily basis with household item idioms. 那我们再 recap 一下哦 before we end today. Let's quickly do a recap. So first idiom tonight is no strings attached. 所以 Patty 我们就有讲到嘛 ，no strings attached 就是没有线啦，没有条件的哈。Next, a needle in a haystack, or actually finding a needle in a haystack. 所以在那个稻草里面呢，找一根针。哎呀，听起来就很累。Okay, needle in a haystack. And something is in the toilet, or a situation or project is in the toilet. That means the project or the thing is in a terrible condition. Okay, so sales have been in the toilet. Okay, 就在厕所里面就是不好的状况。Okay, and push the envelope or push the envelope in British terms. Okay. Is to go beyond your common way of doing things and be innovative. So do more. And the last one for tonight, sweeping something under the rug. 记得一定要扫个什么东西，对不对？把它扫到地毯底下。Sweep something under the rug. Okay. To actually hide a mistake. So it has to be something bad that you're sweeping under the rug. If you sweep money under the rug, then the joke's on you. All right, you have to sweep a mistake under the rug. Right, and thank you to our 15 Minutes fam for joining us today. And that's it. Let's wrap up today with a thank you to our mothers. Patty, 我们这个礼拜是 Mother's Day, 对不对？
Yep.
Fantastic stuff. 然后呢 ，Patty 这个礼拜 Mother's Day 我们也有做 special episode, 对不对？
没错。
Yes. 所以为了 Mother's Day 呢，before we wrap up today, you guys can check out from tomorrow we have a vocab special episode, and we will be talking about Mother's Day. All right? So please stay tuned for vocab tomorrow, and you guys are welcome to write to us if you have any good topical ideas for any topics, or if you have any questions related to English learning, you guys are welcome to write to us at ask15mins@gmail.com. 如果大家有任何呢，比如说 vocab 主题啦，或者是我们这个 live session 主题 的想法，或者是有一些 good ideas 呢，就欢迎你来信来到not 15 minutes ask 15 minutes at gmail.com。 好，那我们今天晚上就到这里，非常谢谢大家 ，Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you to Jean, Eric, Doris, and Hermione, and best of luck to Doris and Hermione for writing their tests. Okay, and we will catch you next week, same time, same place. And that's it for me and Petty tonight. Thank you. 谢谢大家。